done it. I've done it. Look, I've been searching for treasure my whole life, and I finally found a treasure chest. So I've been searching for treasure forever, and then last week it happened. My best chance at getting treasure at all. My mum suggested that I stop digging in the sandpit and actually go and find out stuff. So I thought, Mum, you're a genius. You're an absolute genius. So off I went. I said, Mum, I'm not going to school tomorrow. I am going to become a pirate. So I did it. She said, yes, yes, dear, off you go, off you go. I'm not sure that she actually took me at my word, because she said, yes, yes, off you go, but do make sure that you're back in home in time for tea. But anyway, I did it. I grabbed my bike and I cycled off as fast as I could, all the way down to the beach. Okay, I grabbed my telescope. I searched for a ship. No ship, not a sign, not a hope, not a prayer, not a one. I wasn't going to let something like that deter me, not a chance. So I spent the time wisely. I got everything I needed to be a pirate. Look, the boots, the stripy top, the sword. I even got a parrot. Although, I have to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure that this parrot speaks English, or it's deaf or something, because it doesn't do anything. Parrots are supposed to repeat back what you say, right? Like, peace out of mate, or who's a pretty boy then? This, not a word, nothing. Doesn't do a thing. Oh, hang on. I think it's done something now. Oh, you dirty bird. Oh, now what am I supposed to do? Here, I know. Yeah, well, maybe I don't need to wear a hat. Yeah, maybe I don't need a pirate hat so much anymore. I've got everything else. I'll have words with you later. Anyway, so there I was, all kitted out with the parrot and the sword and the whole boots and trousers and everything. No boat. So I thought, well, I could wait for a great big beautiful pirate galleon to turn up on the horizon and bring a wonderful boat and bring me a beautiful adventure. But then I thought, do you know what? I could be waiting for ages and ages and ages. I know. I will do what any pirate has to do. I will use my brains. I will swim for it. So, I got down and I started to swim. And I swam. And I swam. And I swam, kicking my legs like crazy. And then something terrible happened. Something very, very unexpected. All of a sudden, I felt something underneath my stomach. Now, every good seafaring person knows, once you start feeling things that you're not expecting underneath your stomach, under the water, it's not good. I froze in the water for as long as I possibly could. I'm pretty good at floating. I listened really carefully in all my lessons for swimming, and the first thing they teach you is how to float. So I'm pretty good at floating. I was as still as I possibly could. About 5 seconds, and still no shark biting my toes off. Checked, my fingers were all intact, and I was just gently floating. Well, the next thing I know, whatever it was that's under my stomach is pulling me along. I'm floating on whatever it is, like a giant float in the swimming pool. It's fantastic. Whatever it is a really, really good swimmer. I'm powering down out of the harbour now, right out to sea. After a long, long, long time, probably about Oh, it felt like a week. Maybe an hour if I'm really honest, but it felt like a week. Anyway, after a long, long time, I start feeling the sand scraping my knees, so I know I must be near some real dry land. And the next thing I know, as soon as I'm safely on the beach, a turtle comes out from underneath me and wriggles off to go and lay its eggs in the sand. Cheers, turtle. Thanks a lot. That's brilliant. Oh, saved me a whole lot of effort. So, here I was, my very own pirate desert island. Fantastic. I'm exhausted. It's really, really hard. Even when you're being helped by a turtle, it's really hard to swim with all your clothes on. If you've been doing swimming lessons and you've got to that stage, you'll know how hard it is to swim with your pyjamas on. But just imagine, right? I'm swimming with the full thing, full boots and pirate uniform and a sword that keeps getting caught in seaweed and everything. Anyway, I've made it, but I'm exhausted. So I decide to sit down and just relax against a palm tree for a while and let the sun dry my clothes. Oh, fantastic. But the thing is, letting the sun dry you means you get hot. Whew, man, was I getting hot. Hot and thirsty. I was desperate for a drink. So I decided to explore the island, see if I could find any fresh water, because every pirate knows that fresh water is what you need. Seawater, full of salt, make you sick, not great. If you have to, you'd rather drink seawater than die of dehydration, but fresh water is the way to go. So up I jump and I start heading off along the beach. It's quite difficult initially to walk through sand in pirate boots. But I persevered. Sand in my shoes, not great, but anyway. So we're off the beach pretty soon, and into the thickest jungle I have ever seen. So, grab my sword, start hacking my way through the vines, ducking underneath the low branches, climbing over the logs, wobbling on the stepping stones across water, which looks pretty swampy. I'm not going to drink that. It is bright, bright green. Enough to make you sick even thinking of it. No way I'm drinking that. Anyway, so on I go. Through the forest, hacking, chopping, swinging across on a vine. Okay, and then just when I think I can't take it anymore, there, in front of me, the most enormous mountain I've ever seen. Well, you know what? I've never let a bit of hard work get in my way. So, I start to climb. Because everybody knows that mountains are there to be climbed. What is the point of them otherwise? But up I go. Carefully, step by step, foot by foot, grabbing onto each ledge, hauling myself up. And on to the next one, hauling myself up. Well, eventually I get to the top. It's easy from there, nice and flat. So what do? Use my brain again, sit down on my bum and slide all the way down. Tell you what though, it does give you a bit of bum burn after a while. My bottom was getting hot after scraping on all the gravel and whatever, and I did hit a really sore rock. Anyway, eventually I get down to the bottom. And man, is it worth it. It's fantastic. Right there in front of me is this house. Brilliant. It's brilliant. So somebody must have been there before. They've even thought to use the inside of a coconut to paint the walls white. Yeah, everybody knows the inside of a coconut's white, right? So they've used the coconut milk to paint the walls. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's really great. So I didn't even have to build a shelter or anything. It did start me thinking, though, that if somebody had built a shelter, could be that somebody is still here. So maybe I better not get rid of my sword straight away. I'll just keep that in here, just in case. You never know. Anyway, so, puffed out, pretty exhausted. I checked round the house, my sword at the ready, just in case. But no sign of anyone. No sign of anything worrying. So, a yawn, stretch. What I could really do with is a gorgeous long sleep to recuperate my energy after all that hacking and slashing and climbing and swimming to get here. But the reason I was doing the exploring in the first place, still thirsty. And I hadn't come across any water that was worth having except that horrible green slimy, not a chance, no way. I looked out the window of the shelter and discovered just over there is another beach. So there I headed, running as fast as I could down to the other beach. Didn't really think about any other pirates or any other inhabitants on the island. The sword got in my way. I was just running and running and running as fast as I could. I was so thirsty. I started looking round for anything, something to catch up the seawater in. If only I'd still got my hat. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's just leaked straight out. What's the point in that? Okay, think again. Think. Hey, hang on a minute. What's that? What's that? A bottle. A bottle is bound to have some water in it. Hang on. Better than water? What is this? What is this? Empty. Yeah. Right. What is this? What is this? It was only a treasure map.